YouTube, what's good, YouTube? What is going on? What is happening? All right, my Smell Good family, what's good with y'all, man? Hopefully y'all are well. Hopefully y'all are great, fantastic. Hopefully everything is going extra well in your lives, man. Positive energy, positive vibes. That is all we are on. And appreciate you guys for coming back for yet another fragrance video. Okay, so we are back with part two. Part two from last week, from last week's video, the best of summer 2022. We are back with part two with another round of summer fragrances that I just wore the hell out of this year, this summer. So fall is rapidly approaching depending on when you live, and I'm excited for it. As I stated before, the fall and the winter are my favorite times of year, and I am glad that we are almost there. All right, but before we do that, we got to get a summer some. All right, we got to show the summer some love. And last week's video, man, you guys really showed out in the comments and really opened up with the responses of things that you guys were into, and I appreciated that, man. So without further ado, let's get into 10 more. All right, we have the best of summer 2022, 10 more, part 2. All right, let's go ahead and jump in. Up first, we got a couple cheapies to open this thing up, but these things are good. From the house of Tommy Bahama, we have St. Kitts. Tommy Bahama St. Kitts. All right, so this was one where I got the best use out of this by going to the wearing this to the gym a lot. I out and about running errands, lounging around the house. That's where I really dug my teeth in, so to speak, with this fragrance. It is fruity. It has some freshness to it. I really enjoy just to smell it real quick, man. It's just sensational, man. It's just that starfruit note that's in here. You got some orange in here as well. Just a classic, fruity, aromatic summer banger. Great vacation juice here. Beach use, boat, if you're on the boat, if you whatever. In the summertime, this is one that you can definitely look into for sure, man. I really enjoyed this one this summer. All right. Up next, another cheapie that I was very dependent on. I put a massive dent in this bottle for sure, from the house of Abercrombie and Fitch. All right, we have First Instinct Together. First Instinct Together. Now, it's no secret that I'm a fan of Invictus style DNAs. Not all of them, but most of them. And this one right here is what my nose really picks up, an Invictus style, aquatic style DNA. And it just fits for everything, just like the Tommy Bahama. I wore this to the gym, I wore this around the house, I wore this to run errands. It just smells good, and it just did its job, especially down here with that Florida heat, man. So this was another one for sure that I definitely put a dent in and spent a lot of time with for sure, from the house of Abercrombie and Fitch. All right, we have First Instinct Together. I think I got a couple honorable mentions I'm gonna do at the end of the video. So we're gonna get the 10 out the way, and then we're gonna do the honorable mentions. All right, so next up I got 2 from the house of Mancera. Up first, I've talked about this one. I've done a review on this one and had some good dialogue with some of the Smell Good family members about this one. From the house of Mancera, we have Oud Lemon Mint. Oud Lemon Mint. This stuff is fantastic. It is a sexy summer fragrance, man. Great performer. You got some citruses, you got some wood, you got some musk in here. A slight oud, which really comes off more woodsy, especially when we get to the mid and to the dry down. This doesn't have any mint in it, but this is a sexy summer banger. I wore this a lot when me and my wife were stepping out. Wore it to the concert this year, out to dinner. Just a nice vibe, man. I really put this to work, and this was just a summer, go-to summer summer fragrance this year for sure. So yeah, this was good. So from the house of Mancera, once again, we have Oud Lemon Mint. Really enjoy this juice. If you don't have it, pick it up. You would enjoy it. Up next, a sleeper from the Mancera house. Don't really see too many people talking about this, but I overly enjoyed this stuff. From the house of Mancera, we have Aqua Wood. Aqua Wood. This is a perfect fragrance for the warmer and hotter weather. The warmer and hotter weather months. Okay. To me, and I've said this before, this is their It doesn't smell like anything Aqua Dijo, but if they were going to take a spin on a marine, like aquatic fragrance, this would be it. I just compared it to the Aqua Dijo line because that's what that is. This stuff is fantastic. You get a pear note in here, a little bit of an incense in here. Get a nice little fresh spiciness to it. You got that marine-like nature with the fragrance as well. It's a great performer. It sticks to the skin, especially when you're out and about and the heat is really generated around you. It really does a great number. You really see the potential, the full potential of this fragrance for sure. It's slept on in the community. I don't know why. When you get to the summer months, I would think that you would hear more and more about this fragrance. This stuff is fantastic, and I really enjoy it. And if it's going to, not be talked about and kept down, that's cool. I'm gonna make you know. I'm gonna remind you, and you're gonna know exactly what this is for sure. All right, when I have it on, you feel me? All right. Yeah, so good, man. From the house of Sarah, we have Aqua Wood. Aqua Wood. All right. We got a few more coming up from the best of summer 2022. Up next, let's go ahead and switch the pace a little bit. From the house of Emporio Armani, from the Stronger With You line, we have Stronger With You Freeze. This is a fresher take on the original DNA, which I love. This smells so good, man. This is like I said, the first take. So you got some lime, some lavender. It's fresher. Instead of the chestnut in here, you get this praline, kind of semi-sticky sweetness. But this stuff, it's really, really nice. I enjoyed this one more than, I think it's called Stronger With Only You. That one is cool, but this one just is more best suited for me. You do get a little bit of dense nature with this thing. Comes off not light, not thick, but somewhere in between. And I really enjoyed wearing this one for sure. It just works. It just works in the warmer months for sure. So once again, from the house of Imperial Armani, we have Stronger With You Freeze. Love the bottle too. That icy nature on the bottle, that's dope. All right, another one that I wore a lot in the first half of the summer, especially to the office, from the house of Guerlain. All right, we have L'Homme Ideal Cool. L'Homme Ideal Cool. Kind of clashing with my studio light there. But this is a mint fragrance. Smells great. This is a mint fragrance. You got some tonka bean in here. Of course, you got some mint in here as well. You got a slight vanilla, just a fresh, sweet mint style of fragrance. And I usually am not the biggest fan of mint, but I really like how they blended this, especially in the open air. You can definitely, yeah, it smells so good. So when that mint and that tonka bean start to dry down, it just gives off this sweet, aromatic aroma for this time of year. Now, this is something that you can wear in the evenings in the summer as well, but it does give a cooling nature, a cooling vibe, so to speak, when you wear this fragrance for sure. So this is one that I spent some time with in the first half of summer, and it deserves to shine. One more time, from the house of Guerlain, we have L'Homme Ideal Cool. L'Homme Ideal Cool. All right, moving along to a cheapie. Well, I got this for cheap. I don't necessarily know if this fragrance is cheap. Well, it's not cheap. I paid a cheap amount of money for it, from the house of Davidoff. We have Cool Water Parfum. Cool Water Parfum. This is a 50 ml. I put a nice little dent in it. I wore it out and about once. I wore it to the office a handful of times. And it just reminds you of a few blue fragrances out there, more in particularly Dior's Sauvage, okay? This one right here has a nice, fresh, spicy accord. Got that Ambroxan push in it, little grapefruit up top. Great performer. This thing lasts. It really does its thing. And I am going to get a 400 ml bottle once this one starts to dwindle down. That's how much I like it. And I would like to keep it in my rotation, especially for the warmer and hotter months, okay? So, again, from the house of Davidoff, all right? From the Cool Water line, we got the Cool Water Parfum. All right, moving along to probably my most, it's one of the hyped fragrances for sure that I received this year. It didn't come out this year, but it's definitely super hyped. in the community right now, and rightfully so. From the house of Latafa, yes, we have Kaid Al Fursan. Kaid Al Fursan. Pineapple Blast. Pineapple Blast. This deserves to be on both videos, part 1 and part 2. The pineapple push that you get here, it's sexy. It definitely gives off a vacation, fun vibe with this thing right here. You get a little vanilla, get a little birch in here as well. But the pineapple is very realistic. You get nothing synthetic, and you pay absolutely nothing for this. You can get a bottle of this right now. It only comes in 90 mLs for like $20, $25. Check on Amazon, check on eBay. You can get this for a great price. Don't pay $50, $60 for this. I've seen some of those prices on there. I'm like, what? Don't pay $50 or $60 for this. Now, is it worth it? If you really, really want it, is it worth $50, $60? I'm gonna say yes, but you don't have to, because it's available out there for a really, really, really good price. So again, pineapple explosion, pineapple bomb. If you're really into that fruity, sweet, sexier style of fragrance, it is unisex. This smells really good on my wife, and I really enjoy it. From the house of Latafa, we have Kaid Al Fursan. Fursan, pineapple-y goodness. All right. Moving along to the house of Polo, okay? Up next, we have from the house of Polo, the Polo Blue line. We have Deep Blue Parfum. I caught this for a steal. I got this bottle for $30 off of Macy's during the holidays last year. It has a pronounced mango note in here, a little Ambroxan push as well. Kind of green, marine-like style fragrance, right along the lines of like Aqua Dijo's Profondo, or like Chrome Extreme, but not as sweet as Chrome Extreme, more along Profondo. Polo Blue DNA, add some mango, got a little Ambroxan push as well. This is a decent performer on my skin, and it's just perfect for the heat. I'm talking about when it's hot. All right, when it's hot out and you're looking for something that's not going to be offensive, and something that's just going to get the job done, but also give you a little extra. Looking at this one, I believe it's discontinued, but you can still find bottles on discounters. Go ahead and grab you one for next summer and keep it in the tuck. You'll appreciate it for sure. From the house of Polo, we have Polo Blue, Deep Blue Parfum. Deep Blue Parfum. All right, a couple more. What we got? All right, a couple more. Last but not least, I think this is number 10. 2, 4, 6, 8. Number 10 on the list. We're gonna do a couple honorable mentions as well. From the house of Giorgio Armani. You know I had to have one in here. We have Aqua Dijo Absolute. Aqua Dijo Absolute. Look at the dent in that thing there. This is, I go back and forth between this one, Profumo, for which one I love the best. The EDP is creeping its way into the conversation as well, but I really enjoy this one. Of course, from what the amber does in here, you do get that marine-like aquatic style fragrance. It's just sweetened up with that amber. Have good longevity with this thing. Performs really, really well. Some people say it comes off a little Invictus-y, a little Hawaii, and it definitely does in the opening. But once this thing starts to dry down to the mid and the dry down on this thing, you definitely get that Aqua Dijo staple smell, but you just get that added sweetness from the amber, and I definitely appreciate that. So number 10, all right, from the house of Giorgio Armani. All right, we have Aqua Dijo Absolute. Summertime banger, man. This is one everybody should have. So I have two honorable mentions. I got one right here and another one right here. All right, so two honorable mentions. Not gonna spend a lot of time. I got this one for Father's Day, and it's really, really good. If you see it in the rack stores, you should grab it. I don't care if you won't be using it next summer. From the house of Tommy Hilfiger, we have Tommy Summer, I believe it's 2021. This stuff is nice, man. Oh, it's so, I just can't believe it like that. It's so good, man. Definitely for the warmer months, you got a little bit of vita leaf in here, a little fresh spicy, a little bit of orange, a little bit of pink pepper. This stuff smells fantastic, and it kind of matures on the skin above average performer for the summertime. I ain't saying it's 10 hours, but I definitely get that 6 to close to 7 hours of performance with this thing, man. So my wife got this for me for Father's Day. Well, one of my Father's Day gifts from her, and I really like this, man. This is a good one for summer, man. So y'all check it out if you see it. $25 is all you pay for a 100 ml bottle. It's really good. Don't sleep just because it's Tommy Hilfiger. Don't do that. All right, they really held it down with this one from the house of Tommy. You got Tommy Summer 2021. All right, and last but not least, from the house of Alexandra. My goodness, I almost forgot about you. Ooh, I almost forgot about you. This is a direct inspired fragrance from the house of Creed and from the Virgin Island Water DNA. This is Alexandra's Hawaii Volcano Intense. This is a banger. Banger. You heard me. Rum, coconut, sugar. You get this tequila, coconut vibe, well blended, sexy, lasts on my skin, performs beautifully. Vacation in a bottle. If you're headed to the beach, vacation, or if you're just out in this hot weather, this is one that could be massively complimentary. Alexandra did their thing. I have samples of Creed's Virgin Island Water, and I've compared the both. This one has a little bit more depth to it, it's a little bit more dense, and it performs better than the Creed. This is an extrait de parfum concentration, so the up in oils concentrations will do that. The Virgin Island Water is fantastic. If you love that, I love it too. But I'm doing quite well with just this one from Alexandra. The prices we already know. Creed 4, you're gonna pay $450 to $500 for that. You can pay $90 for a full 100 ml presentation and pay less for a 40 or 50 or 60 ml. This was one for the summer. That's a classic for the summer. Alexandra really did their thing. Man, Hawaii Volcano Intense. Summertime banger. All right, so that's gonna wrap up, man, for the summer, man. We had the best of summer 2022 part 1, and now we have part 2, a total of 22 summer fragrances that I put to work, and they worked for me for sure. And I know if any of you have any of these, they work for you as well. All right, so that's gonna wrap up today's video. Y'all let me know down in the comments, what were some of your summertime bangers? Did you have any of these? What are some of the ones that you wore? Talk to me. I would love to know your thoughts and what you have for the summer of 2022. All right, so until next time, you guys be cool, be safe, take care of yourselves. If you would like to be the next member of the Smell Good family, just like the video, subscribe to the channel, and maybe down in the comments we can talk about what you love and we can talk about what I love, and that is the art of fragrance. Okay, thank y'all for y'all support. Thank y'all, man. I'm a little hoarse today, so thank y'all for bearing with me for sure in the video, and thank y'all, man, for sure. And put the juice on. I'm reminding y'all daily, put it on. It doesn't matter if you're going to check the mailbox. It doesn't matter if you're fresh out the shower, you're headed to work, to the gym, put the splack on. Be cool.